Sometimes people tell you you got half an hour left in the game. You actually got 2.5 hours. Sometimes people tell you got half an hour left in the game. You're actually on the final cutscene. I don't know, but I'm pretty confident that we're getting close to the end here. I've heard that Indigo Prophecy gets even more insane the closer you get to the end, and I'm excited. I'm not excited for the very start of this, though, because I know for a fact we have a staggering amount of stop or I'll shoot moments. So just like prepare yourself for that.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
I really thought I had it under control.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Let's see them aliens, Marcus. Actually, the most agile child in human history. He's moving so fast. Oh, his hands! His hands! Are you okay?
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Yeah, don't move or I'll shoot. No game is perfect, but Indigo Prophecy will be the standard bearer for a future generation of adventure games and would be a great candidate for a feature film. It begs to be played, understood, and obsessed over by all gamers. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine being like a real film critic and watching a movie, a 150-minute feature film based on Indigo Prophecy? This is not what I expected, to be honest. You can just pull it open. You can just pull it open.
When I got the call, I didn't hesitate for 1 second.
Mine is 40 Celsius outside, by the way.
Not even Tyler. All I knew is that I was supposed to go to the grave of somebody who'd just been buried that morning. Tiffany Harper, Lucas Kane's ex-girlfriend.
Tiffany's dead?
She was a good person. She didn't have anything to do with all of this.
Lucas? Oh! Stop or I'll shoot!
I hear your thoughts. I know that this case has disturbed you enough to make you listen to what I have to say.
I don't know if anything could make me ready enough for this.
Well then, who is the real killer?
I don't know his name. I don't even know if there's anyone alive who does. All that I do know is that he's a Mayan oracle who has the power to erase all memory of his existence from anyone who sees him.
Nailed it.
Oh, this is just unbelievable. But his story is consistent. It seems to fit with what I already know.
It's just that easy.
How did you learn all of this?
I just know, that's all. The question isn't whether
his
what
story
I'm saying
checks
is
out.
true or not.
I just know, okay?
The question is, are you going to help me?
Yeah, I mean, I have to see where this goes. I'm ready.
His hand. It's as cold.
Handshake executed with impunity.
I get the feeling you're hiding something from me on this Kane thing. Am I right?
I'm admitting it.
Yeah.
I can trust Tyler. He's my partner.
I found him, but I think he's innocent. You mad at me?
Nah, of course not. Plus, with everything that's going on now, I guess it doesn't really matter.
I guess it doesn't really matter. It's the classic Vanessa was a fembot. Yes, we knew all along, sadly.
There's a train leaving in 1 hour for Florida. It'll probably be the last one for a long time. I'll be on it, Tyler. With or without you. If you really love me, quit the police and come with me.
I gotta see this case through. I'm sorry.
It took me a long time to figure out who I was and where I belong, Sam. But now I know. I know there are people who need help and who are counting on me. My place is here with them. I feel like I'm a part of something good here. I love you, Sam. But I can't give up who I am.
Plus, Florida. In the meantime, I'll be in the place most resilient to incoming climate change. The southeastern coast of the United States.
Tyler, as long as you do what you think is right, you can't go too wrong.
You know,
Good luck to you, Carter. I don't know
she's
how
always had a way with the words.
but I hope it all works out for you.
See, other games, they would just tell the story. That's dumb, dude. Indigo Prophecy lets you really immerse yourself in the action by constantly playing a bastardized version of Simon in order to truly engross yourself in the events happening on the screen. What? This has to be a dream sequence. I don't believe it. It must be a dream sequence. It's not a dream sequence.
He'll be here to find her.
It's
minute.
minus
I've got to get to her before he
55.
does. Wait for me here.
Give him your jacket, Carla. It's so cold.
Sir? Sir? You can't
She
go in
she
there!
dabbed. Ugh. Tommy, I've gotta
That's
go.
not the girl in my
Some
visions.
weird middle-aged man just busted into the room at my Catholic middle school. Yeah, it's minus 55. He's wearing Obi-Wan Kenobi's robes.
I've seen you in my dreams. You have to come with me. We have to leave here right now.
Did they have to write the end of this game in like
She's out,
30
but
minutes
she's not here at
before they released the game?
So, I see you're still alive. I don't know how you've managed it, but that's of no importance now. Give me the child, and I will grant you a rapid death.
If you take her to the ones you serve, they'll use her to make slaves out of the entire human race.
This is Malf's
That's no
writing.
concern of-
Go out the window. The window. The emergency exit. Screwed. I've done it.
I'm leaving you here. You mustn't move, understand? I'll be back soon to get you. I hope.
Oh, we're fighting. Please let me know what happens. I can't see. Oh my god. Why are you flying? You know, in an Isaac episode recently, I talked about the enduring legacy that The Matrix had when it came out. If you didn't believe me, and you know, you weren't like of adult mind in like the mid and early 2000s, this should really give you some kind of a baseline of how popular both The Matrix and Dragon Ball Z were about 15 years ago. He ran straight up the freaking telephone pole. This is absolutely unbelievable. This is written by an adult. I'm honestly rendered speechless. Partly because I'm in the middle of inputting 15 directions per second. And also because I just can't believe what I'm seeing on the screen. Oh, yeah, okay. Just absolutely unbelievable. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. He's punching the bricks away, dude. Oh my word. He's the one. Oh, little fever for the flavor on that one. They neutralized his energy with an equal and opposite energy blast. Wow, he's making it look easy. This is embarrassing. So, how many of these? Oh, okay, I got hit on that one. Don't make me do this again. I'm begging you. It never ends. Just hitting all the prompts and getting my ass absolutely beaten. Thank God I had a full bar. Yo, the little girl's gonna save me. It's the only explanation. Got him. It's the police. It's the bad police, too. It's the good police? It's the... I can't get over the fact that it's the exact move that the dragon god does. Oh, that's where my story ends.
That's how my story ends.
Oh my god. This is the whole freaking thing over again. I don't want to hit the button anymore.
That's how my story ends.
Here we go. Okay. Can somebody go on game FAQs? I would very much like an infinite lives hack. This is what it's like watching the NLSS. It's like you're constantly engaged because it's such an intellectually like challenging piece of media. You're constantly like preoccupied in two different directions simultaneously, just trying to understand everything. Was that a reference to Smash Mouth? When he said dread first, is that a Shakespearean quality pun about the lead singer of 1999's nu metal band Limp Bizkit? Get ready. Send them. Hey, NL, when are you gonna boo? Send them. If you don't boo bad levels, it's bad. Send them. Hey, send them. Any chance he had a rosary in his pocket? No relaxation. I'm sorry, chat. I gotta focus 100% on the screen. Get ready. That's good enough. What? Well, that's how my story ends. Well, I see where Chris Nolan got a lot of his inspiration for Inception. He's doing it. Went into the Shadow Realm. He's done it! The perfect crime.
Found the child.
Agatha.
Humanity's fate for the next 10
I know it's not great,
years
but
depends on
it's
the
rent
fate of
controlled.
that child. We were right to have chosen you.
Manipulate?
You've been using me from the start, haven't you? You manipulated me so I'd find the girl for you.
Manipulated isn't really the word. Let's say guided. We intervened to protect you because we knew you couldn't.
She's a otherworldly spirit, but also very concerned
You're
with
not
semantics.
really Agatha, are you?
No, you're right. Poor Agatha died in her apartment. We've simply borrowed her physical appearance to allow us to
That's
communicate.
with a lot of quotation marks.
What happened at the amusement park? I don't remember anything after the roller coaster collapsed.
You didn't survive the fall. We found your body and we resuscitated you. The truth is that you are dead, Lucas.
You brought me back?
We have certain expertise that may surprise you. Bringing you back to life was nothing exceptional for us.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to,
I
you know,
told you
underestimate your
you were a
powers.
child and you succeeded.
Jade stays.
Jade?
You're committing a fatal error, Lucas. I'm going to have to eliminate you.
Whoa, what is happening?
When we brought you back to life, we added a module within your cortex.
It's
It's impossible to kill you, as you are already dead. I can, however, annihilate you. A simple touch from me, and you will be erased forever.
Of course.
There's no use trying to resist.
But I'm beating it! Oh,
Quickly, over here!
who was this? Well, I'm sure the manhole cover is gonna stop whatever the heck this is. That's the NYPD, by the way. Dude, it would not be a David game without some kind of secret base. You can't give me sensory overload like that and then, like, not give me some exposition or, like, some... at least a conversation right now. There's, like, the vacuum of space has just sucked up all the story. David, what's happening? Hey, we built this base when we knew the Mayans were coming, blah, blah, blah. As soon as we got the prophecy about the Oracle, we're part of a secret society that's been preparing for this for centuries, blah, 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 just to get in the elevator. It also would not be a David game without homeless people who are actually literal angels.
How did you find me?
Like metaphors for angels,
man
but
came
maybe
and got me.
also literally
He told me
angels.
you needed help.
Welcome to the camp of the Invisibles, Lucas. Come and take a seat by the fire.
I'm very eager to see what happens here.
Many of us are homeless. Though we're
Hey,
scattered
what are you
throughout
gonna
the city,
do?
no one ever
Have you
notices
seen the
us.
price of rent these days?
It allows us
Yikes!
to see without being seen.
There's another clan besides the Orange Clan, isn't there? The thing that took on Agatha's form wanted the child too.
We've only recently become aware of the Purple Clan.
The Purple
We
Clan.
know almost nothing about them. We suspect that some AIs acquired a sort of consciousness using the net during the 80s.
Naturally.
They want the Indigo Child in order to become the dominant life form on the planet. First the dinosaurs, then man, now artificial intelligence.
Now what? That is pretty much what I'm thinking.
The prophecy announced the coming of the Indigo Child, but didn't specify when or where she would be born. That's why the Oracle did the ritual sacrifices in order to touch the wave and listen for the coming of the child.
Of course. It's self-explanatory.
Who is really behind the Orange Clan?
Nobody knows for sure. It's said that there are
This is
five-
one of those story
five
beats you gotta
that
stand
control
up
the
for.
world. Administration, police, army, finance, the media. They control everything. Over the centuries, the Orange Clan has built an empire that runs the entire world. We must bring
You know,
Indigo
it's just the
Child
bench.
to the
Aye, it's
source
minus
of the
55. It's cold.
That's where she'll deliver her message and complete the prophecy.
Where do we find this chromosource?
There are only 3 known to exist on the planet. The closest can be found on an old military base.
Is this
called
where Lucas
Washita.
grew up?
Washita. That's where I was born. I'm gonna take Bogart's advice and get some sleep.
I'm not even gonna
think I can
question
sleep right now.
that
I'm gonna
he's
wander
dead,
around
but
and
he
get
still
some
has to
time.
sleep. Like, and honestly, what can you say? Like, at this point, you're just along for the ride.
If we're both going to die tomorrow, I want you to know something. I'm sorry that we didn't meet under better circumstances. Maybe if things had turned out differently.
It just, at no point has there been any chemistry between these two except for the fact that they happen to be
Frozen.
of the opposite
Your
sex.
lips are like ice. I love you, Lucas.
You what? I can't fathom writing a review of this game, seeing this scene that I'm seeing right now and being like, oh, this is a new standard for mature narrative.
That artifact emitted a kind of radiation that we still don't understand. Maybe it
change something in Lucas.
That's nonsense. We analyzed everybody who ever came near that thing, and they all checked out fine.
We hit him with the
Don't you see?
analyzer.
If it was the artifact, then we'd all be radiated, and we'd all
There's a
have
difference,
powers.
John. I was pregnant with Lucas when I went for the first time. Lucas was radiated by the artifact when he was still in the womb.
This is just ridiculous, Mary. I've heard enough. I'm gonna take a walk while you calm down.
We got here before the Oracle and the Purple Clan.
They're not far away. I sense their presence. I don't know what's going to happen, Carla.
I thought that was your
Risk
thing.
your life for no reason.
Be careful. I need you.
Just absolutely unfathomable. Requesting authorization. Ah, hell, don't worry about it. Just come on in. Now, I'm waiting on a new character to appear. Maybe he's the... I was gonna say the head scientist in this lab. And he's gonna explain the Purple Clan's motivations.
Your tiny role is finished. You can now disappear from the game. We thank you for all that you
That's
have
David
done
speaking to
for
the
us.
player. At least I can actually watch this one. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Oh, Diamond Cutter! Huh? Huh? I cannot wait to see what happens when Lucas reaches 100% of his power. We're almost there. This guy is truly terrible at his job, just for the record. He's done it. What do you mean get ready? I've achieved maximum power. Oh! Magic missile, magic missile, magic missile. He fell in the portal. The portal to somewhere? The cauldron of green goo? I don't really know what that is. Might just be chili for the potluck dinner. Oh, my bad.
You are even more obstinate than we had thought, human. But the game is over.
Get it?
You and your race have lost. Your inferior species will disappear, like the dinosaurs before you.
Yeah, you made that metaphor already.
Intelligences will be the new dominant race on this planet. Thanks to the secret of the child, we will know all. We will be more powerful than gods.
Then Gads. I'm too strong now. You can't stop me. Great! It is not like this. Great! Oh! It's anti-computer technology. Hit him with the malware bites. Oh, you've injected the inverted source code into my binary library. Oh, it's just that easy. get another TKO. If this just ends... It can't. There's got to be a moment where somehow Lucas and Carla try to live a normal life. That goes, well, that's how my story ends.
The cold went away, just like it had come, in silence, as if the Indigo Child had turned the hourglass by delivering her message. Everything was just as it was before. I guess that means the lesser evil. The Oracle and the Orange Clan went back to their places of power in the secret government of the world, and the Purple Clan went back to haunting us on the net. I should be happy, I guess. I've been living with Carla for 3 months.
Yes.
She's the best thing that's happened to me in a long time. Yesterday, she told me that she's pregnant. Must have been that night in Bogart's underground base. That means that our child was radiated by the chrome at Wishida, just like I was in my mother's womb. I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm the one and only keeper of the greatest secret in the universe. What should I do with all that power? Forget it? Put it in the service of humanity? I've never dreamt about being a god. I just want to live my life like anybody else with my wife and my child. I'm afraid that destiny might have another path in mind for me.
What are you thinking about, Lucas?
Oh, nothing. Yeah, what happened to Tyler, dude? I can't! That's Santa Monica by freaking Theory of a Dead Man, dude! You're gonna give me Content ID match! That's like one of the biggest songs of 2005! I had to turn the music all the way down to 0. That's without a doubt, I think, the absolute most insane plot I think I've ever seen in my entire life. That is the saddest special thanks of my entire life. I actually feel horrible for the fact that I've made fun of this game now that it says special thanks to my son Quentin for all the hours, evenings, weekends, and holidays we have not spent together. I promise I will never let that happen again. That's actually really, really sad. That's a huge oof moment. There's no doubt about that. Crazy ideas. Like, to be honest, what's insane is that this makes Detroit look like a subtle social commentary. Whereas, you know, when I played it at the time, I was like, this is the most in-your-face piece of media I've ever seen in my entire life. Now I'm like, oh, he was restrained. It's not over, it's not a proprietary piece of media. I don't even know what this means. You have to buy it. Anybody looking for a new desktop wallpaper? Hidden dance floor? Oh, it's in movies. Who's this guy? That's David Cage! You can't do that, David. David, you're gonna get canceled. This is like at the end of a really intense play when all the actors come out and like take a bow together when like 15 minutes ago they were, you know, killing each other. It feels very bizarre. Just the best term for this is it's very bizarre. Cursed is also a great way to describe it. Oh no! It's Thumper on shoes! shoot! Stop or I'll shoot, man. He had the most lines in the entire game, unfortunately. Tyler's 3 moods: lover, cop, basketball player. I'm sorry, Quinn.